On The Young and the Restless, it looked like Victoria finally met the love of her life. Having faced some serious relationship failures in the past, Victoria was a little reluctant in the beginning, but eventually she was also drawn towards business tycoon Ashland Locke. However, just as she begins imagining her future with him, Ashland drops a shocking bombshell on her. What will Victoria's next step be? Here's what the spoilers have to say.
Hey everyone, welcome to Trend Street.
In early March, Young and the Restless introduced Ashland Locke for the first time. General Hospital alum Richard Burgi has been playing the role of this business mogul who is popular among people for his ruthlessness. Ashland came to Genoa City for business purposes, but eventually other reasons kept him in town. He learned that his wife Tara Locke had an affair with Kyle and that the baby he had been raising as his was actually Kyle's. The revelation rocked his world, so he decided to rock Tara and Kyle's too by filing for baby Harrison's custody. However, in the past couple of days, Ashland has started to change his attitude. To everyone's shock, he even backs out from the custody case. Kyle and Tara wonder what induced this sudden change of heart, but continue to worry if this is just another scheme to bring them down. In the meantime, Victoria receives an invitation from Ashland to meet him in New York City. Victoria's brain can't sum up why he wants to meet her urgently, but starts making romantic guesses. Little does she know that he has some shocking confession to make to her. In New York, Ashland tells Vicky that he has been diagnosed with cancer and that he has only 6 months left. The shocking bombshell turns Vicky's entire world upside down in a matter of seconds and she is left speechless. Of course, the information is a bit too much for Vicky. First, she had Billy, who was a cheat, and then she had to deal with JT, who almost killed her. Now, after learning that Ashland is living his final days, will she let her heart break once again? Spoilers tease that she will. Reportedly, Victoria has a proposal for Ashland. Considering what he is going through, we suppose it won't be about business. Does this mean Vicky will offer to be with him for the remainder of his life? We know Victoria has not had a man in her life for a long time, so when Ashland shows her genuine love, she may not be able to hold herself back. Spoilers even tease that wedding bells could be there for this couple. It means Ashland and Tara's divorce will soon be finalized on Y&R, making Ashland eligible to fulfill his one last wish before dying. As Y&R confirms Ashland's death, it has become clear that Richard Burgi's days on the soap are numbered. But actress Elizabeth Lainer's case is different. She has already been upgraded to a contract role. It means Tara will still be in town, and it's not a good sign for Kyle. Already their engagement has been doomed by the arrival of Harrison, and now Kyle has also been declared the baby daddy. On top of that, Summer now has Tara, the newly single baby mama, to deal with. Things do not look good for Summer, as Tara will soon join forces with Sally, who has long waited to get Summer out of GC for good. You will remember Sally recently met Eric Forrester to convince him to lure Summer out of GC. So with Tara's assistance, it looks like Sally will finally get what she wants. Over with Amanda, the young lawyer is soon to make a shocking discovery. She had recently hired a private investigator to help find details about her late father Richard while working on a defense for her grandfather's sudden Ames. The new details turn her world upside down as it implicates Sutton. It looks like Sutton had her father killed to save his family's reputation. As Amanda gets nearer to closing her grandfather's case, Nate and Imani's fling is also coming to an end. Spoilers hint that Nate will share a flirtatious chat with his ex-girlfriend Elena Dawson this week. It looks like the two doctors are heading for a hot reunion down the road.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.